Hello guys, what's up and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mel Glenn. If this is the first time you're coming across this channel, kindly subscribe, like and share this video. So our last topic was we talked about at what point should you employ the services of an accountant? When do you need to employ an accountant in a small business? So today's topic, we're going to be talking about what are the attributes or the features, what should you look out for when you want to employ an accountant. So we're going to be looking at each of these and we're going to be discussing them. When you want to employ an accountant, there are certain attributes and features you have to look out for when you want to employ an accountant. So if you have different people that are applying for the same role, apart when you look at their CV, in the essence of doing interviews, you ask basic questions because you want to examine if these candidates, if they possess some of those attributes that you're looking out for. So these are the attributes we want to be discussing in this video. So the first thing we want to examine in our candidate, we want to test their personal and professional qualities. So the first thing we're going to check as an accountant, you have to have integrity. That is one of the most important things as an accountant. You have to be someone that has integrity and you're going to be someone that is trustworthy. So you don't just employ anybody for that role, because you agree with me that an accountant, we have access to financial resources. We have access to financial resources. So you have to get someone that is trustworthy and someone that has integrity. If not, that your business is going to go through. Your accountant can make your business to collapse. I've seen instances where people hire accountants and the business just starts going down. Before they can discover that things are happening, they are already going bankrupt. So you need someone that has high level of integrity. So another attribute you have to look out for is someone that has high attention to details. An accountant that is meticulous, because accuracy is very important in the field of accounting. Just one error and your account will not balance and your books will be totally messed up. So you need someone that is meticulous and very attentive to details, all necessary details. Another attribute under those personal and professional attributes, another attribute that is very important is someone that has those critical thinking and analytical skills, someone that thinks outside the box, someone that can easily identify trends in a financial data, someone that can interpret financial data. Another attribute you should look out for is someone that has good communication skills. As an accountant, that is very important, because not just that you can interpret financial data, you should be able to communicate this financial data to managers and other stakeholders in the organization. Someone that is highly organized, someone that has good organizational skills. As an accountant needs to be highly organized because you are dealing with sensitive data. So you need to be someone that is organized. So these are all the attributes that we have under the personal and professional qualities. So when you are examining your accountant, so you have to look out for candidates that have technical competence. When you're talking about technical competence, you are talking about candidates that have experience. You can be experienced in your sector, or it can be general experience in the accounting field. So experience is very key. There are some people that find it difficult to work in different sectors. So if you are looking for an accountant, you may also have to consider employing an accountant that is skilled in a particular sector in which your business operates. Like an example, if you have you're operating an NGO, when you are trying to employ candidates for the accounting role, you have to consider if that candidate has worked, if the candidate has previously worked in a non-governmental organization. That also counts. Then apart from the experience, you also look at for professional qualifications. It's your accountant, does it have professional qualifications like ICANN, ACCA, there is SEMA, and different other accounting qualifications that are relevant to the accounting profession. Another thing that you also consider is if this candidate has regulatory knowledge. What do we mean by regulatory knowledge? So at accounting, we have standards that govern accounting practices. They are known as International Accounting Standards. That is what they call IAS. So like things like inventory is governed by IAS 2. So you look at, does this accountant, does he have knowledge of accounting standards? Does the accountant have knowledge of tax laws and regulations in Nigeria or in the country that your company is resident? These are things that you have to consider. Another thing you have to consider, this this candidate, does the candidate have a good attitude to work? What is the candidate's culture in terms of work ethics? Is this person always available? There are some people that you employ as an accountant and they are hardly available. They hardly come to work. They are hardly physical present at work. And there are some times that accountants, you need them even after the close of business. When you call them, their numbers are always switched off. You can hardly reach them via mail. They don't pick phone calls. Those kind of people, you can't employ them as an accountant because they are hardly available. That thing you have to look out for, apart from availability, is adaptability. This candidate that you want to employ, can this person adapt to changes in tax laws, changes that actually occur in the accounting profession? Because one thing that is constant in the accounting profession is change. There are a lot of things that have changed over time, and as an accountant you have to be informed with these changes. You have to keep abreast with these changes and you have to apply them. You should be very flexible in terms of being able to adapt to changes. You have to also consider if this candidate has, in terms of technical knowledge, the candidate knows how to use accounting software. So there are different accounting software. Your organization can decide to use any type of accounting software. You have to consider, does this person know how to even use any accounting software? So for HRO managers, you will find this video very helpful, because these are basic and essential things to look out for when you want to hire an accountant. If you found this video very helpful, please do well to like and share this video. And don't forget to drop your comments on the comment section. If you have questions to answer, I will answer all your questions. Thank you so much for staying tuned to the end of this video. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching and sharing all our videos. We appreciate you. And for now, it is bye. Till we see again in our next video. Bye.